What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out. Before we get going, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and don't forget that I go live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And we also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And please join the channel to help the channel grow. The more members that we have, more super chats, more super thanks that we get, the more money we got coming into the channel, the more time we get to spend making content on the channel. So please help the channel grow so we can give you guys more analysis and more boxing content. But let's get to it, bro, and get it popping. Shakur Stevenson thinks that him and Tank Davis are gonna be like LeBron and MJ if LeBron and MJ would have got to play against each other. Let's talk about his comments regarding Tank Davis and Tank Davis' performance against Ryan Garcia, and let's tie it all into the lightweight division and what we like to see from Shakur Stevenson specifically. Now, Shakur says, I felt Tank looked sharp. He was real sharp. He boxed real good. I think Ryan was preschool. Ryan wasn't on that top level. I didn't think Ryan was that good. I ain't taking no credit away from Tank. Tank did what he was supposed to do, but Ryan wasn't that. He ain't know his distance. He was looking for one left hook the whole entire fight. He threw a left hook 3 times in a row and got clipped. Anybody knows that when you're fighting Tank, you can't do something 3 times in a row because his brain is like a computer. He picks up on it. I would love that fight. I think that's the biggest and best fight in the sport of boxing. You got like a Michael Jordan that came around in his era. Then you got a LeBron that came around in his era, but they wasn't in the same era. So we never got to see them go against each other. With me and Tank, you got two special fighters that been special our whole careers and our whole lives. When it comes down to it, it's going to be the biggest and best fight in boxing. I can't wait. I feel like I'm a bad mother when it comes to this boxing stuff. The people who really know boxing are going to tell you that's the big fight, and I agree with them. I think that's the biggest fight. Look, man, I understand that everybody is being asked about Tank. When you put a microphone into a boxer's face right now, they gonna be asked about Tank Davis. His fight was just 3 days ago. It's Tuesday. We shooting this video, and he just fought on Saturday. So everybody in his division, Tank, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Frank Martin, Lomachenko, all the guys around that division, they're gonna be asked about Tank. And so I ain't mad at the comments from Shakur Stevenson. I'm not mad because he was asked about Tank and Ryan Garcia, and he gave his honest opinion, and he said him and Tank is the big fight, and I ain't got no issue with that. Now, or him and Tank, Michael and LeBron, both of them got so much more to prove before we can have that conversation. Maybe by the time they fight, they will be. If they fight when I want them to be, they won't, because I want them to fight by 2024. I think Tank and Devin need to fight, and I'm cool with Shakur getting the winner, bro. Tank and Devin is my priority, though, here on this channel. I don't know how everybody else rocking, but Tank versus Devin, that's the one I want more than anything. Shakur can get the winner. He just got to the division. Tank and Devin got way more history, way more beef, way more, you know what I'm saying, animosity and shit. And y'all know we all for the petty shit. We love the animosity over here. Give me a fight where two fighters got animosity over a fight where two fighters just showing mad respect for each other. Like, it's a goddamn fight, y'all. So I want the animosity. I want the emotion. I want the animus, because being able to control that shit and still put on a great game plan and still put on a great performance, that's where legends are made, bro. Being able to take all that shit and bottle it up into one night and make sure you're the best version of yourself on that night. That's what this sport is supposed to be about. So I'm always gonna go inside with the best fight, with the fighters that been talking the most shit to each other and got the most dislike towards each other, and the one that I think are the two top of the division. I think Shakur, because of his skill set, 2 division champion, because of what he did to dudes at 130, because of what he did to dudes at 126, I think he came into the division, obviously shot his way all the way up to the top of that motherfucker at 135. He already the mandatory in the WBC, so I ain't saying he ain't one of them ones. What I am saying is Tank Davis and Devin Haney is the priority. But let me say this about Shakur Stevenson. You can't take back your call outs of Devin Haney in the ring, bro. You cannot take you can't you called that man out after the Conceição fight and after you fought California Road. Sushino out of Japan. You called Devin Haney out in the ring 2 times in a row, 2 fights in a row, bro. You put yourself in position. You knew that was a title eliminator for Devin Haney's title when you fought Sushino. You knew you was in a WBC title eliminator against Sushino. You knew that shit. You knew that Mauricio Suleiman, who is the sanctioning body president over the sanctioning body that you just fought a title eliminator in, you know that he said he ordering you to get the winner of that fight. So if you know what's next for you, your promoter Bob Arum said he wants to make you versus the winner of that fight. So your promoter, the sanctioning body president are all letting you know what fight they want for you next. I'm not saying don't talk about Tank because you was asked the question, but what I am saying is your focus got to be Devin Haney. The only way that Shakur Stevenson should fight Tank Davis is if Devin Haney duck both of them and move up to 140. I've been saying this. I'm going to keep saying this. And his comments need to always, he got to have something to say about Devin. You can't all of a sudden stop talking about Devin, bro. Again, he was asked questions in this interview. I'm not mad at the comments. Do I agree or disagree? That's a whole nother conversation. He think highly of himself. He think real highly of Tank Davis. He think that'll be the best fight in the division. Some people think it's him versus Devin. Some people think it's Devin versus Tank. Some people think it's a whole, it's whatever combination. But I just want to keep the focus on, because I don't want people to forget. The only way Tank and Shakur should fight each other is if Devin duck him and move up to 140. The only reason that Devin needs to pursue Shakur is if Tank duck him first. There's a certain order that this shit got to go for everybody to be on one solid page and for nobody to look like a Daffy Duck, Donald Duck, you know what I'm saying, clout chaser out here. And I'm not calling Shakur that. You cannot put the duck label on that young man. But what I am saying is Tank Davis can be the super fight, but the fight that you need to focus on most is Devin Haney, bro. And Tank got deals first. Like I'm the first to tell you, bro. I think Tank Davis beat everybody that you listen. You can have everybody at 140. You can have everybody at 135. I got Tank. That's just my opinion. You can have all of them. Yeah, him too. Whoever you just thought of. Whoever you just thought of. Yeah, him too. You can have him. I got Tank. 140 down. I got Tank. You can have him too. You probably just thought of another one. I still got Tank. All right? That's just what it is with me. I think he that special. I think he that talented. I think he that gifted. And the one person I think got a shot against him, he 10 years too young. He 10 years younger than Tank. So by the time he get in his prime, start getting big fights and shit, Tank be about to retire or be just now retired. And that dude's name is Abdullah Mason. That dude's name is Abdullah Mason. Just so y'all know where my head is at. So you can come back to this shit 10 years from now when we on here and we got 100 and something thousand, 200 something thousand subs. You know what I'm saying? And we doing our thing. You can come back and you can know that I said this shit a long ass time ago. I'm letting you know right now where I'm at with it. But Tank and Devin's priority has to be each other. And because of how Shakur has talked about Devin, his priority has to be Devin. And because of the position that he, his promoter, and the sanctioning body have put him in, his priority right now has to be Devin. I am quick to say that I think Tank Davis is the man, but Devin Haney is the person that these dudes need to be focused on, not each other. Not each other. Tank Davis, because of the way he talk about Devin and the animosity, and he said out of his mouth that he want to fight Devin next when they get done with their business. He been saying he want to fight Devin when they free, all the way back to the first Kambosos fight. After the first Kambosos fight, he said he wanted to fight Devin. They said he had a rematch call. He said, "Oh, all right, my bad." We knew they had the Loma fight, so he been saying after he free from Loma, after you handle your business, I handle my business. I want to get it popping. So he got to stay on that shit. Devin been saying he want that fight too. He got to stay on that shit. Shakur, you put Devin over Tank when you was in the ring them 2 times. You put Devin over Tank when you went into the WBC sanctioning body and not the WBA sanctioning body to get ranked, to take on a title eliminator. You did that shit. You made those choices. So you don't get to make those choices, put yourself in a prime position priority for motherfucking Devin Haney, and then start mentioning Tank Davis' name all the goddamn time. Again, he ain't ducking nobody. I ain't calling Shakur no duck by no form of imagination. And he was asked questions in this interview. I understand all of that. I get it, bro. But the fight he needs to pursue right now, him and Tank can be the super fight. It can be the LeBron and Michael Jordan, like he said. It can be that. But the fight he needs to pursue first is Devin Haney. And the only reason he shouldn't get a Devin Haney fight is if Devin is fighting Tank and he got to take somebody in the interim and get the winner. Or if Devin duck him and Tank and move up to 140, then him and Tank can get that little MJ LeBron shit that he think they got going on and get it popping at that point. Other than that, his focus is Tank's. Tank's focus is Devin. Devin focus need to be Tank. Everything else is secondary to me. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash the like, sub to the channel. Share the video, turn on your notifications. Don't forget I'm live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You can also catch me Sunday morning with KQKC Boxing Network at 9 a.m. Central Time. Appreciate y'all watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.